Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Prison Architect Season 3 Gang Warfare Advanced Funness. We already are starting off with a riot in the Blue Gang area with some dead officers and some more fun like that. I have changed the rules for this final episode, hopefully for the season, and I've made everything free time except for eat time. So that gives all the gangs more time to get prepared to do things so that they aren't stuck by the nature of time. Right now, it looks like Blue Gang isn't going to do much for getting gang territory, as Green Gang is dominating the entire field with kills, members, and not money though. Red Gang seems to be the business folks, so good for them. Again, I've gone over this before in the last season, but I want to also make note of the mods that I am currently using. Right now, I'm currently using the creative mode, which I actually don't use. I can actually turn this off and it still works. I actually turned on unlimited callouts the other day. I don't really need that anymore. And I have this just in case, but I don't use this. So the only ones that I actually do use is the automated gang sorter. That's the only mod that I use that actually has any effect on this prison. So I could turn off all the other mods and none of this will change except for maybe some textures, but that's it. So yeah, the automatic gang sorter is the only mod that I use, and everything else is pure vanilla. Green Gang having a nice chill, midnight chill, or I guess 2 a.m. chill in the yard, which is good. This riot still needs to get taken care of, and I'm honestly thinking about calling in some emergency riot police. I also might call in some soldiers. You know what? I don't see any reason why not to call in some soldiers just to get some work done. And just like that, everything was taken care of. I don't know how or why, but it seems like everything is going to end just okay. Okay, it is now the next day, coming up on eat time, and nothing interesting has happened yet. I think just a lot of guards are getting murdered by the prisoners, and there's really not much I can do about that. And there is a riot. Just at the end of eat time, Green Gang decides to have a small little riot, killing some guards, injuring some non-members. I believe they might have been snitches, but all's well that ends well. Eat time is now over, and now it is free time, giving the gangs all the free time that they have to start their little gang business. And it looks like they're kind of going back to their cells. Blue Gang and Red Gang are the ones I'm focusing on right now. I don't see any hubbubs or gatherings or anything of that sort. Looks like mostly just internal rioting amongst the lieutenants. So I think Bestwick over here picked the wrong people to lead, because they like to fight versus actually, doing business. Green Gang, organized, nicely organized, taking back, kind of topping up their control of each territory. Seems like they're doing that really well, very smooth and cleanly for them. So I guess this might be another whole day of them dominating this field. Look at this hive. Wow, I really need to put some guards or some automatic door systems over here. That might be beneficial to getting things done in this prison. But oh well, I don't expect it to last too much longer anyways. We've got the Green Gang leader chilling with his mom? Wife? I don't know. Who cares? Correction, that is not the Green Gang leader. Sorry about that. That's a lieutenant. I do think Green Gang has probably discouraged and scared away the rest of the gangs from doing whatever they needed to be doing. Also looks like there is a riot going on over here, and I didn't even know it. What in the world? Well, I guess we're gonna have to fix this somehow. Oh, there is the alert. You know what might need to happen? I think adding a single clear battleground might help things move along a little bit. So what we're gonna do is just quickly do a quick build of a common room. You know what's great? We're gonna do two actually. We're gonna do 2 common rooms right here. And we're going to see what that does, because I think the gangs, once they have full control of all the territories, it kind of deters the other members from really doing anything. Here comes my swarm of workers. This is hilarious, actually. So hopefully these can get quickly built, and then we can see exactly what's going to happen to them by tomorrow. Okay, it is now free time, and Green Gang is immediately on the move. The 2 common rooms are built. I am hearing machine gun shots going off in the Blue Gang. They are killing guards left and right. This is honestly not a surprise at this point. Blue Gang seems to be making some sort of move, maybe. Red gang, oh wow, the gangs are active. They are coming into these common rooms, trying to hopefully take over territory, and it looks like blue gang is going to be the first to try to officially claim it. Green is going to try to take this northern one on the right side as well. All right, it's going to be eat time in about an hour. Blue gang is trying to take over both of these common rooms at the same time, and there's a fight immediately. Green gang and blue gang fight for this last position, and red gang and blue gang are now fighting for this position, even though red gang had nothing to do with it. That's unfortunate for them. Blue gang does take victory on the bottom common room, but unfortunately the guards come in and clean up the place. Looks like nobody won this top common room. I think blue gang actually lost the most members out of that. Although, yeah, they lost 4 members. Green is down to 64 now, too. It looks like my hunch was correct. Once a gang has control of all the territories, I don't think any of the other gangs will attempt to gain control of the territories anymore, I think. Or maybe it's if they have a majority of them. I'm not really sure how that works, but these empty ones are a free game for everybody else. So it looks like they are going to try to take over these, and then we'll see what happens after that. What is this? Apparently, I missed the red gang leader getting killed. Is that why there was a riot? Oh my goodness. If you guys caught that earlier in this video, then I guess that makes sense. But holy crap, the red gang lost a leader and has gotten a new one in like less than 24 hours. That's crazy. Well, good for them. I'm going to probably need to hire some guards to get things moving along so that he can adjust to this terrifying prison life. While the red gang leader gets processed, I'm going to focus on these two right here, and it's already a riot going on somewhere. Red gang and green gang are making a move for some common room. I'm not sure which one. It might have been the yard that they got caught up in between, but green splits off to both, red splits off to both, and riots are starting and stopping just rapidly. Wow, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like my guards are taking the red gang leader into the blue gang leaders solitary cell? What are they doing? Okay, back to the war on the territories. Red gang is sending a small squadron, probably to this upper common room, as it looks like all 3 of the gangs are trying to take this lower common room, and red gang already has a presence there. Blue gang successfully takes the top common room kind of out of nowhere. They were kind of littered around amongst the dead bodies, so I found that kind of interesting how that works. I think red gang is going to try to fight them for it, but blue might be the winner here. Here comes green trying to get a piece of the action now. Red gang has actually the control of this bottom one, so they actually might take over here. This might turn out to be an interesting turn of events. Blue gang takes leave of this common room, and red gang starts a fight immediately with green gang. Red gang does have the more troops in, but here comes the guards. I'm not really sure how much help the guards are going to be doing here, as red gang will also be taking over this common room shortly, having a fight with blue and green. And as status for the top, looks like red gang was victorious. Green gang lost a couple soldiers, and now red seems to be leaving. Oh, they probably could have taken over here if red did not leave, but that doesn't seem to have happened. Smart move by green gang. Actually sent another soldier, and blue gang sent another soldier into this bottom common room because they did not have enough originally to take over, as red was literally just about to take over, but now that they're all contested, the status bar has been reset. So this common room will go free for another hour or so. I'm not sure how to feel about these new additions of the common room. I think green gang officially probably won this season, but I think I want to at least leave things at a more interesting ending note for this last episode by adding these 2 new territories so that I know how to maneuver the next 3 seasons that I plan on doing. I'm going to probably add a whole bunch more of common rooms and battlegrounds so that we can keep the series going a little bit longer than just 3 episodes. I don't know what happened over here, but looks like the people over in this holding cell all died of hunger or something like that. Yeah, so those guys are out of the way, and now we have to have more time to focus here. That's good. There is still a massive stalemate between this bottom common room. A couple fights going on in the yards, but nothing eventful going on so far. So I might just speed up time and wait for the next occurrence of battle. Small riot breaking out in the red gang lunch section, and a lot of people have just died. Wow. Probably some snitches, probably some Who are you? Don't mind this dead man. I don't know how that happened. Must have died of hunger. Didn't have a cell to live in. Didn't have food. Yeah, probably what happened. Anyways, Red Gang riot has been taken care of. They are down to 48 members. Blue Gang and Green Gang are now tied at 60 members each. And Red Gang is struggling. However, they do have a new leader and some more lieutenants that seem to be getting recruited. Maybe. We'll see. But it's not free time, and the battle for this final common room is now commencing. Red Gang makes the first move by going to call their parents in the bottom common room. Don't seem to be looking for territory control as they leave immediately. Red Gang does send some actual members over, so does Green and Blue. Seems like this bottom common room was going to be the major point, but what happened here? Blue Gang leaves? They just get called off or something? I don't know what happened, but Blue Gang was here to try to fight with Red Gang for this bottom common room, but they left. I don't know what happened, maybe a truce or something, but Red Gang now has control of this bottom common room. Green Gang coming in to say something about it with at least 6 or 7 members, immediately going to start a fight unless Red Gang leaves all at once. Yep, never mind. Here goes nothing. Green Gang comes in to try to take out as many Red Gang members as possible, but Red Gang prevails. Green Gang actually loses a couple members there. Red Gang gains a kill, and Blue Gang is nowhere to be seen. A small ragtag group of Blue is coming over to the bottom common room, possibly, to see what's going on there. Yes, they do. They send a couple people in the aftermath of the previous fight. Red Gang sends one too, and immediately Blue comes in, and Green sends a massive force to take over this common room. Oh my goodness. A full-blown riot is underway. Green is taking revenge for the battle against Red and is taking names. Green down to 55 members, Red down to 47. Red has some very strong people in their company. Green continues killing off Red. People that come in, they're going for it. Green is absolutely going for Red Gang right now. Some dude with those gardening shears or scissors or whatever you call them, absolutely obliterating some people in there, and the police come in and break it up, but not before probably dozens of members dying. Green Gang down to 54, Blue Gang down to 53, and Red down to 44. Red does have control of this common room, and Blue continues their control over this top one right here. Green is not finished though. They sent another force into this bottom common room, dead set on taking it over. I don't think there will be anyone except for this blue force that's coming in to fight them, and this will end ugly. More members throwing themselves at each other, unconscious, dead. Red loses some more, Blue loses some more. Green takes a couple, someone has a gun, a lieutenant comes in, gets immediately in handcuffs, and Green Gang leaves. Huh. I think what's going on is Green Gang is sending in massive forces of members to whittle down the numbers of the Blue and Red Gang as they go. Sure, they're losing some as well, but it looks like Green has the numbers in advantage. I don't know what Blue Gang has been doing up here, but they have absolutely massacred almost all of the guards in this prison. This is incredible. Green Gang sends another group into this bottom common room, and no one comes in to fight them yet. Interesting. Yeah. Looks like Blue Gang has lost a lot of members, and there it is. Green Gang has taken over a war of attrition, this bottom common room right here. Now all that's left is this final blue common room. I just did a quick delete of dead bodies as it was pretty much out of control here and I didn't want to have to deal with that. So let's actually do that and delete some garbage to clean up this prison for the final battle for this final common room. I think we know who's going to win, but I think it's good to let it play out, you know, no matter what happens. Small hustle here, or tussle here, between Blue and Green Gang in the yard. I don't know if they were just trying to hang out or not, but Blue Gang seems to have actually won. We have a massive influx of prisoners due to recent openings in the gang member positions. Pretty much coming soon, in about 2 hours, so we're going to speed up time. It is free time before the first eat time, and there has been some movement before. This will be the final day of this season, and we will see who will end up with control of this final common room. Seems to me that Green Gang has also lost their leader, and I completely missed it. Wow. I need to have better control of these things. I don't know what's going on here, but I think one of my mods is being conflicted with another one because the script debugger keeps coming up for some reason. Not really sure why. It is now free time, and Green Gang is immediately on the move, capping off their other positions. Some of them have actually been neglected for a little bit, but none of them are going towards this top common room yet. I hired a whole bunch of guards to get the Green Gang leader and other members processed. Looks like everyone is about even between 55, 52, 57 members each. So good for them, I guess. It is now the final free time, and Blue Gang is coming to take back control of their previously owned common room. Looks like Green Gang is kind of leaving it alone for now. Green Gang taking back control of their other places, you know, keeping things somewhat fresh, you know, staying jiggy with it. Blue Gang leader is just having a riot. Some guy appears in the Green Gang. I don't know how that happened, actually. He immediately does not want to be there, which makes sense. Okay, look at them, side by side. Not having too much of a problem, but I believe a fight might break out in here if too many Blue Gang members walk through, and nothing happened. It is the final free time, and I'm not sure if anyone is going to make any moves. It doesn't look like it. Red Gang seems to be all in their own cells, doing their own things, trying to protect their safety, as you know, this is pretty a rough, very rough prison. So I'll need to figure out how to make sure these prisoners don't do too much violence next time. Give me suggestions on how to do that. I know there's suppressing them. I know there's turning off the no violent, or turning on the no violent prisoner mod or something like that, but we'll see. The sun is setting, pretty much set, and nothing has happened, like at all. Crazy. All of the other gangs went and topped up their little territory filler bar, whatever you call them. Blue Gang had their own little thing too. No one really attempted to take over this last common room, and I guess I can see why. There's no really reason to do that, as Green Gang is dominating. Red has nothing, so they're kind of protecting their own lives. That will be it. Green Gang is still the official winner. Blue Gang did have a good comeback for a little bit. Red Gang attempted at it, but didn't quite make it. Both Green and Red, actually, I believe, lost their leaders and got them back in the same season, or same episode, which is pretty cool. But I missed it all, so sorry about that. I don't know how these guys are dying. I'm thinking it's because of guards or something like that, or whatever. I'll look at the footage and see if I can spot it or not. That is going to be it for this season. Green Gang, the official winner, having almost all the territories except for this new one that I added, and even grabbed a new one that I added before. So good for them. Green is the winner. Green gets the prize. So if you bet on Green, you guys win whatever the bet was. Next season is going to come up very soon. I will, like I said before, add a bunch more common rooms. We'll probably try to get some more prisoners in here so that we don't have as many boring days as we've had. So we might have some bigger cell blocks, more tighter spaces, and more fun. But until then, I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, night, or evening, and I will see you next time.